It has been almost a month since we elected our very first female vice president. I thought it might be fun. Yes, yes, ow! Thought it might be fun to talk to someone who knows a thing or two about being a female Veep. Please welcome my friend Julia Louis-Dreyfus. Hi, my friend. How are you?
I'm good. I'm glad to see you.
I'm glad to see you.
All the Christmas decorations. It's fabulous.
Yes, doesn't it look beautiful? It's very festive here.
Yeah.
I thought I saw you. I was walking up that street the other day where I normally run into you, and I thought it was you, and I started walking faster and faster uphill to catch up with you, and it wasn't you, and I was so exhausted because I was walking so fast, and I thought it was you, and it wasn't. But anyway, hi.
Oh, God. Well, good to see you again.
Yeah,
I guess.
Good to see you, too. So you spent 7 years playing a first female vice president. Now we have a real one. How does that feel?
I'll tell you, it feels amazing. And the thing that was so funny was that once they were elected, and I was, reading or hearing on TV somebody saying, Madam Vice President-elect, and I thought to myself, oh, wow. For 7 years, I was so used to being called Madam Vice President, right? And it's like, will anybody ever use that term? And now they are.
Right.
And I'm so used to being called that I would always turn around. So if somebody say Madam Vice President, I turn around, yeah, what? And so I suspect that if Kamala Harris and I are in the same room, I might start answering questions that are being directed at her.
I'd like to see that, actually. I think you'd have some smart answers.
Well, I can tell you.
You baked a special cake for election night, and did you really make this yourself?
I did, Ellen. I actually did. I made a gorgeous carrot cake, and I brought it to our friend's backyard where we were watching TV in the backyard for the election results. And of course, that night they didn't. There wasn't a result, and so I forbade everybody from eating that. I said, there's no way anyone's touching that cake until he's actually elected. And so it got put into the refrigerator and held until Saturday when he was actually named the president-elect. And that's when we all got to eat the cake. And it actually held up surprisingly well.
I was going to ask you, I was going to ask you if it was stale by then, but I'm glad it held up. Have you heard from them at all? Because you had a big part. You helped them get elected. So have they called to thank you?
Well, they're kind of busy.
Oh.
But right now, since having been elected, I did hear from Joe Biden before election, because I did do a lot of work helping to get them elected. And to thank me, he very kindly sent a bunch of ice cream, this Jenny's ice cream, which is mind-blowingly delicious. And it was fabulous, but now, I've gained like 7 pounds and I'm eating ice cream all the time. I think I have ice cream like 6 nights a week now.
Yeah, you look huge. I mean, you really...
Yeah, I know, I gotta get it together.
Yeah, you look enormous. So tell everybody about this reunion I'm so excited about this.
Yeah, it's going to be so much fun. So, during this election season, we've done a couple of reunions to raise money for different campaigns or state parties and so on. I did it with Veep at one point. I did it with my Seinfeld pals. And we're going to do it again. There we are. And we're going to do it again this coming Sunday to benefit America Votes in Georgia. And we're going to do a Veep table read of a very particular episode that people referenced a lot during this count the ballots, stop the count, et cetera, because that was a storyline within this particular episode. So we're going to do that and raise funds for America Votes in Georgia, which is all about voter information, education, and getting people to register to get their mail-in ballots. And they're messaging all of that in a very, very positive and successful way. So we're happy to help them out, and we're hoping that people will come and sign up. You can donate any amount you want. You go to showupforgeorgia.com and come and watch the table read.
It's going to be great. It's crazy how and when was this episode filmed? When did you say? The one.
Oh, it was years ago.
Okay.
I mean, I want to say it was like 2016. Maybe?
Okay, let's show a clip. This is what you'll be reading, but look how crazy this is. Let's show a clip.
Yeah.
Nevada is my state. I'm going to be president. I'm going to be the first elected lady president. I'm going to have a lovely inauguration. Billy Joel is going to sing. So you guys have to stop the recount.
I'm sorry, what?
Stop the count.
Right.
Shut up, Gary. Ma'am, we can't.
I don't care.
The train has very publicly left the station and derailed at high speed.
No, you gotta stop the count.
Ma'am, this would look like a size 14 flip-flop. We really can't.
I don't give a You're going to cancel this recount like Anne Frank's bat mitzvah.
All right, it's hilarious. We have to take a break. More with Julia after this.